Technology, wonderful thing when it works.
Technical difficulties?
I don't know. He's always had a problem with these. I don't know why, and I don't know.
Okay, okay. Okay,
We can go ahead and start,
we can start the meeting?
yes.
Okay, well, I already called it to order, taking the roll. Mr. Armstrong? Here. Mr. Bretz? Mr. Bricker?
Here.
Mr. Collins? Mr. Dietrich?
Here.
Mr. Hollern? Mr. Panitsky?
Here.
Mr. Reeves?
Here.
Mr. Schaaf? Mr. Sessler?
Here.
Mr. Yatsko is excused. Mr. Ziwi? Roll call has been taken. The meeting minutes for May have not yet been distributed, so we will not take any action on the meeting minutes. Moving on to public comment. Is there any public comment today? Any public comment today? Being that there's none, we'll move on from the public comment section. Okay. There's no correspondence. Now we're on to license review. Eric Duckett is requesting the reinstatement of his journeyman electrician license. Mr. Duckett had held an active journeyman license within the city of Erie from 2010 to 2014. Reinstatement fees will be $1,700. Letter of intent has been forwarded to the board. May we see that letter, please, Christie?
Christie, where did he come up with the $1,700? Did the office generate that?
That was given to him by me.
And then the only question I have on this, is there a duration you can be away from a trade before you come back?
I don't think the ordinance addresses that. Does anyone know otherwise? I don't think there's anything in there that says, it's at the discretion of the board.
And Mr. Duckett is via Zoom right now, so if you have questions. Eric, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
So if you have any questions, you can speak with
Okay.
Eric.
It says he's been communicating with IBEW Local 56, is that correct, Mr. Bricker?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Duckett, go ahead if you'd like to address the board.
I don't really have any questions, but yes, I have been communicating with IDEW Local 56, and I'm scheduled to start work on Monday, June 8th.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time, please?
I'm scheduled to start work through the IDEW Local 56 on June 8th.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Duckett?
Provided he has his license?
He's going to be going out as an apprentice.
Yes, I'll be starting as a fourth-year apprentice, which is kind of normal protocol anytime they bring somebody in who's, been non-union before. We like to run them through at least a year or two.
Was that examination placement, Mr. Bricker?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Okay. So he's passed the exam and, okay, yeah.
You want a motion to approve that?
You may do that.
I'll make that motion to approve upon Christie getting the money due. He's got his license reinstated.
There's a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Panitsky. Go ahead, Christie.
It was stated that he's coming in as a fourth-year apprentice.
Well, that applies to IBEW. That wouldn't apply to his,
So we're going to reinstate his journeyman?
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there any questions on the motion? Any questions? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The motion passes to reinstate Mr. Duckett's license.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We'll move on to old business. I'll read the old business. Matthew Sholcomb, owner of Sholcomb Electric, appeared before the board requesting his 16-year-old son, Nathan Sholcomb, obtain an apprentice license. This request was tabled until the licensing coordinator could speak to the city solicitor about liability with issuing a minor and apprentice license. It is my understanding that there has not been an answer from the solicitor,
Not as of yet.
so this item, I guess, will remain tabled because we have not received an answer from the solicitor. Arthur Abraham would like the board to consider him attaining a master plumbing license with the city of Erie. The board denied this request due to the city not reciprocating. A letter was forwarded to Mr. Abraham explaining the board's decision. Colin Powell, a member of Steamfitters Local 449, submitted a master mechanical application to obtain the license with the city of Erie. The board tabled his application due to Mr. Powell signing his own verifier. A letter was mailed out to Mr. Powell explaining the board's decision and what information was needed to resubmit his application for review. Robert Toss was requesting reinstatement of his retired journeyman plumbing license. Reinstatement of his license was approved by the board with fees. A letter was mailed out to the following applicants informing him of his journeyman electrical application approvals, Mr. Michael Ford. That concludes old business. We're going to move on to new business. Review and approve plumbing applications. The first is Nicholas Williams. We move up to the verifier page. He has the time. I worked with his dad.
I was just gonna say, how you work
I
there.
worked with his dad for a long time.
That just means you're getting old.
Yeah, well, this particular guy is my apprentice's apprentice. So what's that tell you?
Yeah.
So it's been a minute, yeah. The verifier is in order. Is everything notarized, signed? Yes. Verifier's all signed. He gave all his documents.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Is there something you saw stood out there, Tegan?
No,
I'll make a
I
motion
just
to
was
approve it
asking if
then.
all his documents were
Yeah,
there.
everything looks good to me.
Yeah, he's got his time, he's got all his.
I'll make a motion to approve it then.
Mr. Reeves makes the motion to approve this application. Is there a second?
Second.
A second by Mr. Panitsky. Is there any discussion on the motion? Any discussion on the motion? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion passes. Moving on to Daniel King.
I don't know about
That
that verifier.
verifier, you
I
know,
don't
every
know about
time, it's just like, we gotta question this
Yeah, I
sometimes,
don't
huh?
know.
He like signs off on everybody, huh?
Is there anything that stands out on this one, Christie?
No.
He's got all his paper, he's got his time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote on this because obviously I'm the verifier.
Just keep scrolling, Christie, he's got all his paper.
Mr. King graduated from the apprenticeship program it's been a number of years now.
He has his 3 letters of recommendation, his high school transcripts, and his resume.
Scroll down just a little bit more.
He has his time, okay. Definitely has his
I'll
time.
make the motion to approve.
There's a motion on the floor to approve the application but made by Mr. Panitsky. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Sessler. Is there any questions on the motion? Any questions on the motion? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? My vote is an abstention. The motion passes. Next, we move on to electrical applications. No, I'm sorry, we're going to do mechanical first. I apologize. There's one mechanical application for this month, Mr. Michael Morwood. I believe this is Bill Morwood's son.
Yep.
Yeah, the verifier's Bill Morwood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he currently has a licensed installer, appliance installer's license, but he retired as master plumbing.
The dad did.
Yeah.
Bill
His dad.
has it,
Yeah,
the son
Bill-
wants it.
Bill's 76.
Yeah, he's up there.
Is he really?
77, yeah. And, you know, he had a kidney transplant, so he had to kind of back off a little. So,
So his son's looking to get approval.
Mike's been running the show now like for the past 5 years.
I think that's what his resume showed.
Yeah.
You want to scroll through that too, Christie?
Is there anything that stands out, Christie, on this? That
There was nothing that jumped out at me. He has his verifier page completed.
There's his master's license, right there. Yep.
His resume, and his letters of recommendation.
I'll make the motion to approve this application. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Panitsky. Any questions on the motion? Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So moved. The application is approved. Now we'll move on to electrical. The first one is Mr. John Carr. I think that's his son, John. That's
Yes.
applying. Oh, he wants to take the journeyman exam. Okay.
Apprenticed for 11 years. I thought we had a rule on this.
Well,
11 years.
we do now, but 11 years ago, we didn't.
Holy smokes, 11-year apprentice, geez.
Well, better late than never.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Three-year apprentice. Right?
You know, he went from,
2003 till present?
no, that's when he worked, he was, but the earlier date said 2010.
He didn't register when he first started.
Yeah, so he was just working for Dad, you know, and didn't actually make it official till he got his apprenticeship.
I think everything seems to be in order.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Pierce.
All seems in order to me.
Yep.
Looks fine.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
A motion has been made to approve by Mr. Reeves. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Schaaf. Is there any questions on the motion? Any questions on the motion? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The motion to approve has passed. Next would be Jacob Vandervolgen. He's looking to
Wow, Daryl.
get a master's license?
Correct.
Yes.
Darrell Wassel.
Yeah, I didn't know he was still around. He's older than me, I know.
Master license two.
Number
Number
two.
two.
You know, they had that battle, who was one and who was two?
Yeah.
Because Keystone would be like, well, we want number one, so they paid extra money for it, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Did he get his 45-year pin this year, Brent?
Yeah.
I hope.
It's a certificate.
Certificate?
Yeah.
Nice. Everything signed. He's got the time.
What was that? What was that document there? A little extra.
I don't know if I can trust that one. I see this is in perfect order, so.
Yeah.
I make the motion to accept.
Mr. Panitsky made the motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Sessler. Any questions on the motion? Any questions on the motion? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Abstention.
Mr. Bricker abstains. The motion passes. Okay, next we have Stephen Herbstreit.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have it. I worked with him 15 years ago, thought he was a master.
Yeah, I remember when he was a little kid.
Yeah, you keep showing that age thing on there.
Oh, gosh, he's probably 90.
He was young back in the first job I did with him,
That's right.
but then again, I was too.
His dad was my neighbor for a while. I lived
Oh,
right across the street.
they were out in Fairview, weren't they?
Yeah, back then. I don't know where. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, because Dad's down in Florida.
Right there, Florida.
Yep, North Fort Myers. Guess Bob retired.
I think he probably did this and said, I want to get this done before Dad passes away.
Probably.
You know, when they got out of high school and you've already been married for 10 years, you know it's been a...
Everything seems to be in
Yep.
order.
I moved, so moved to approve it.
Mr. Sessler made the motion to approve this application. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Panitsky, excuse me. Any questions on the motion? Any questions on the motion? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion is approved. Okay, last one.
You skip one?
Yeah,
No?
we got one more.
Well,
This is,
This is the last one.
this is the last one.
I see it. You skipped it for now, or till now.
So, this particular application is one that is involved with the issues that were part of May's meeting,
Right.
where he can't get the verifier because the verifier refuses to sign it. And he provided partial W-2s for, is that correct, Christie, from when he was in the employ of Dobrich Electric, is that correct?
Correct.
So he has partial W-2s, but nothing since he left Dobrich, is that correct?
I think the only W-2s he provided were for Dobrich because it was showing that he had the time. He just wouldn't sign off on his application. So that's what was requested from the board the first time he brought his application for review. So that you guys requested that he showed proof of employment with Dobrich, and so that's what he did. He showed that he had his time.
My question is the amount of time required to obtain from journeyman to masters, was it covered under the length of time of his employment with Dobrich?
The 8 years?
Yeah.
We've had this problem
And
before.
what's the reason for the verifier not signing off?
Yeah, we've had
I
that
mean-
problem with him before, though. Dobrich has refused to sign off on other past employees.
Was he, what? Is he not on the books or something?
Well,
Well,
maybe
if he has
that's
a
something
W-2,
that
he's
we
on
can
the
talk
books.
about with Mr. Dobrich at another
Oh,
time.
he doesn't?
He worked for Dobrich.
So was he a licensed journeyman for that whole
13 to
time?
21?
He was an apprentice and a journeyman under Dobrich.
And he was registered that entire time.
Yes.
So he took the journeyman exam into the 4th year of when he worked for Dobrich, is that right?
Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, Harper signed off on that application as well.
I'm sorry?
Harper signed off on that application as well,
For him to take the
his
journeyman?
journeyman application.
Who's Harper?
Tony Harper.
Okay.
Tony Harper is the verifier on this
Oh, okay.
application.
Right.
So,
But he's missing 25 through 30 on the verification
well,
page.
he's on an appeal from the decision here, but it's not gonna be heard till July. So we, as you remember, we gave him a suspension for what he did with
Right,
the misuse of his license.
right.
That was Harper or?
Harper, Mr. Thigpen, we didn't give him any type of,
He was working like a
Repercussions.
independent contractor.
I understand.
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't get any repercussions from that. But Mr. Harper and Mr. King
King.
were in violation of the ordinance. And Mr. Harper has appealed this board's decision to the Building Code Board of Appeals. But that meeting is not until July. So as it stands now, until the appeals board makes the decision, Mr. Harper still has a license. Once they make that decision, that could change, whether they decide to approve his appeal or disapprove his appeal. But I don't know if it's something that this board should approve now.
Well, here's the question. Did Dobrich not sign off on all the, can you scroll up or down?
No, the verifier is Harper, and he didn't verify 25 through 30.
Oh, yeah, why?
And
What's the
another
purpose
thing,
of
hold
that?
on right here. Another thing, there's no verification on 25 through 30. To get the master's license, I'm pretty sure you have to have that section
Yeah.
verified
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
on the three-phase.
pretty much states it right there.
yeah. Additional
was
items
bad.
for master.
I mean, that has to be
It has to be
part of
verified, yeah.
verification.
Right.
You know, I'm the guy who splits hairs, but the guy who signs this is saying that he worked under his tutelage for the last whatever number of years.
Right.
So for him to sign this, and he didn't work for him, there's no proof that he worked for him.
Well, there is a way he could prove it.
And if he does, fine.
If you go, the one great thing about government is they keep meticulous tax records.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Mr. Thigpen could go to the Social Security Administration and ask for a non-certified itemized statements of earning. If you ask the Social Security Administration for that document, over any time period you want, it could be 30 years, it doesn't matter. That document comes back to you and it shows your Social Security contributions and who employed you at that time. It's called a non-itemized statement of earnings.
Yep.
Christie, you said that he had, for his journeyman license, was also done by Mr. Harper?
If I'm not mistaken, he signed off on that application as well, because he could not get Dober to sign off on it at that time either.
I guess, yeah. I
Do
don't-
any of Mr. Dobrich's employees, does he sign their verifiers if they're looking to get journeyman licenses?
I can't answer that question without, I would have to check to see.
I haven't seen one from him since I've been here.
Yeah, that seems kind of odd. I guess that's my question. Is he just keeping them as apprentices for?
I can say we've had multiple people before the board who have worked for Dobrich, who has just written a letter stating that they couldn't get their verifier to sign off on their application.
Well, maybe we should invite him here sometime to talk about that, because how can you, I mean, that's not helping an
He
individual.
could have a valid reason. I mean,
There
this guy
could be a
have been
valid
sweeping
reason,
the shop for-
absolutely, but if it's multiple people.
I would agree with that.
Well,
I-
sure,
that's not-
and we've heard stories of that going back.
Oh, that
I mean,
goes
there's
back
one-offs,
everywhere.
there's people that I would never sign a verifier.
100%.
Yeah, that's where my questioning is if he's signing off for other people, if he's getting journeyman to go forward, and he's not willing to sign, Mr. Thigpen's, maybe there's a reason for that. But if he's not signing anybody's, that's a problem, because if he's not willing to verify anybody that works for him, that's an issue.
Yeah, that would, in other words, everyone working for him would have an apprentice card,
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
right?
Does he have all his apprentices registered?
That's a question for Christie, I
For
don't.
Christie, yeah.
I would have to check that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might want to look into that.
I'd be interested to know how many registered apprentices
Yeah.
Mr. Dobrich has.
And or have signed off on in the past 10 years, 5 years, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah. To see the
Um,
background.
But being that he doesn't have the verification on the 25 through 30 or whatever,
Well, that's disqualification right there.
yeah, I mean.
He needs to,
can't-
yeah,
Can't go forward with this.
I
He
don't know
would
why
have
he
to
would stop
resub-
additional items for master.
yeah, he would have
Right
to
there.
resubmit on the three-phase, because
Yeah.
it's not verified that on the three-phase.
And he's saying he worked for this guy for,
8 years.
Well, we don't really know,
We
because
don't- nobody
Mr. Harper originally told us he didn't work for him,
Right.
and then later on, he came back and said he did work for him. So we're not really sure,
He worked for him, but as an independent contractor,
which is,
well, he should have
because
a
he had no,
1099.
they had no W-2 for him.
He should have a 1099 then.
Well, exactly.
well,
He should have a 1099. I'm sure he made over $600.
right. And that was asked, and there was no answer,
Correct.
or a
So-
bad, it was actually kind of a
Unless they're
bad
doing
answer.
just cash under the table and there was never a 1099.
I mean,
Probably.
like I said, anyone can get a non-certified itemized statement of
Right, I agree.
earnings. So,
Maybe request that.
but I think the bigger, we can cross that bridge when it comes, but
Right
I think
there,
the bigger
yeah.
problem here is that he's not
You didn't
signed off
sign off
on.
on three-phase
on
voltage
three-phase
drops, three-phase transformers, none of that.
I mean, that's the application flaw. The other stuff's, the stuff in the weeds.
Yeah,
You know what I
agreed.
mean?
Well, I mean, there's three issues, basically. No W-2. 25 through 30 aren't filled out, and his verifier is currently suspended.
Well, not yet.
Well,
He's not
Pending appeal.
technically, no.
He
He's,
appealed.
he appealed our decision,
Pending the appeal.
so if the board, if the Building Code Board of Appeals sides with our decision, his suspension should start right then.
right.
So, but as of right now, he's still licensed, even though this board has decided that he broke the law. He still has the license until his appeal is finished.
Okay.
Or he
There's
may,
still two issues then.
right, he may,
It's not-
the Building Codes Board of Appeal could also say he didn't break the law, which, it's up to the Building Codes Board
It's
of
up to the
Appeal.
building code official,
Right.
I understand that.
The
But
solicitors.
There's still the two issues, I
Would
think.
you scroll where the verifier signs and dates this thing? What was the date?
April.
April 22nd.
Wait a minute, that was before we even had that hearing, right? Because that hearing
Yeah.
happened in,
Yeah,
that happened in April or May that we made that? We made that decision in May, right?
I thought it was
April.
May.
And then in May's, I have paperwork here.
Yeah,
May 5th, at our May 5th meeting, we got the old business that said that the board held a license review for him the prior month. So that was in April,
Okay. So that was the first Tuesday in April.
Yes.
yes.
so that's,
He was
well, it
already
should have been,
suspended at this time.
well, he received notice he was suspended,
In,
but the
right.
fact that he's challenging that.
So he didn't, when did he file the appeal?
The issue with his verification page was he submitted his application, Mr. Thigpen submitted his application, and Tony checked off the verifier page. So I told him that the board will not accept him check marking the verifier lines,
No.
that he would need initials.
Yes.
So he took the application back to Mr. Harper to get completed. So that's probably why the date has April 22nd, because
Okay.
he had the
to go
application
back.
completed, but they were just check marks.
Right. Because if that decision happened on the first Tuesday of April, whatever that date was, at that point, he had 10 days to appeal it, correct? So he had to have appealed by whatever, the 15th or whatever, the 14th.
But we had his application prior to. It was just the
It
verifier
was
pages.
wrong. I
Correct.
understood.
So I told him the board would not accept it that way.
Understood.
That was 2 weeks after our meeting, though, the 22nd.
Right. Well, I think the bigger issue today is that
Bottom,
it's
not filled out.
It's not verified correctly.
And he's not given us any employment verification between 22 and 26.
Wait, he first said he didn't work for him, and then now he did?
Well, Mr. Harper says.
Well, we
he
had to
worked
explain
for-
to him what,
Right, but what Christie said was he did provide his W-2s for that 8-year span at Dobrich.
Yeah, correct.
Right,
So technically,
he has his time.
he has the time.
Theoretically.
Yeah, as long as you looked at them and they match up. I
Yes.
mean,
Well, Harper says he's worked for him from 2017 to 2022. Isn't that in conflict with what it says on his resume?
Well-
Wasn't he supposedly working for Dobrich during that time?
it's definitely in conflict with what he told us here, but, I mean,
well, based on what I see, and the verification isn't intact, the bottom of the verification page is not completed, and that's a requirement for the master license, I make a motion to disapprove this.
there's a motion made to disapprove this application. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Collins. Any questions on the motion? Any questions on the motion? Being that there's none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The motion is approved to disapprove the application.
Could we return to old business, being that the solicitor's here?
I think we should wait for official correspondence from the solicitor, unless he chooses to otherwise comment. Would the solicitor like to make any comments today? No? Will the building code officer like to make any comments today? No. Okay. Well, there's no more business on the agenda for today, so if there's no objection, I'll make the motion to adjourn the meeting. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Panitsky. All those in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes. We'll see you next month.